Hello everyone and welcome back to the Geek Blend. I am Jeff, and thank you for joining me again for another Nukes Top 5 reaction. I am so far behind on these, it's insane. I think the one I'm watching today is from January 18th. So, yeah, that's how far behind I am. He just put one out this week. So way behind. I apologize for the lack of these lately, but yeah, they're back. So thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate it. So you're probably not going to see this till April. Most likely. Yes. The one you're watching now, not till April. So I do apologize for them taking long again, but we're back. We're doing them again. This one is entitled 5 Scary Ghost Videos That Will Scare Away Yo Mama. From January 18th. Wow, it's been forever. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Again, this one is called 5 Scary Ghost Videos That Will Scare Away Yo Mama. I think let me make sure I got the volume at the right thing, because I need to turn it about half or a little less, because if I turn it up all the way, it'll blast so loud, I won't be able to edit down if I talk during it while it's playing, because I don't have 2 separate tracks recording it right now. Alrighty, so let's play this one. Here we go.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Hidden. Not too long ago, I featured a video by Czech ghost hunter Bono from the YouTube channel ILMN Bono Paranormal. In the video, Bono traveled to an abandoned car parts factory in the city of Ostrava in the Czech Republic. The factory has been deserted for almost 60 years after a large explosion in the building tragically took the lives of several workers. The factory is said to be haunted by the angry, restless spirits of the deceased workers. Now, since his last video, Bono has returned to the Czech factory to show new viewers and subscribers that came over for my video, where he captured all of the terrifying activity.
Most of you are probably from Nuke's Top 5 video, so welcome everyone. Actually, what Nuke got wrong is that this window was not a reflection. Behind this window is this hole.
Oh, okay.
So the figure of the ghost must walk here.
Okay.
And here is the closet. That's weird. It was opened before. It was here. Everything the same, I think. As you saw, oh my god, I got scared so much that I accidentally stopped the recording. There was like caps and it fell. Oh my god, that is a mess.
Oh wow.
I was standing right here. It was just like a meter behind me.
Almost immediately, strange things start to happen in the old abandoned factory. Bono is startled by the sound of cups suddenly crashing to the floor. He decides to just leave that area and do an EVP session in another part of the abandoned factory. He uses his iPhone to record audio as he asks a few questions in his native Czech language. He requests that the spirits give him a sign of their presence. He gets a frightening answer.
Můžeš mi dát nějaké znamení, že tu jsi?
Oh, I saw that.
It sounds like something is thrown in Bono's direction. Shocked, he turns toward the sound and... Did you see it? Watch again.
Shadow figure.
Nějaké znamení, že tu jsi?
Right after the unexplained sound, a translucent shadow-like figure is caught on camera quickly moving past Bono. However, he is completely unaware of what he just captured and doesn't see anything that could explain the strange sound. And this is not the only time the explorer captures something creepy on camera without even noticing. While exploring the factory, he accidentally captures something downright chilling.
Here is nothing, just door. and I hope these are not see-through, because if they would be, they would see my light.
Did you see it? At the end of a long hallway, a shadow figure can be seen peeking out at him. He pans the camera back only seconds later, and the dark figure has disappeared. Bono has no idea, but something seems to be following him as he explores the factory.
No footsteps in either.
And the strange paranormal activity in the building just seems to intensify.
As you can see, I am just right here. The big hole is there, and no way, no f***ing way.
A heavy cart inexplicably starts to roll across the floor on its own. Bono is more than a bit freaked out by the incident and runs upstairs. After giving himself a few minutes to calm down, Bono cautiously continues his exploration. Again, he shows one of the rooms from his previous video, a room that seemed to be especially active on his last visit. Things take a terrifying turn.
Here is the room with the chair. This chair moved on my previous video. What else do we have here? Some, no! Way.
As Bono is showing a chair that seemed to move on its own in his previous video, a large cabinet on his left captures his attention. Suddenly, all of the doors swing open, sending the terrified explorer running from the abandoned factory. Bono decides he's had enough and just ends the video. But there's still a large area of the building that Bono hasn't explored yet. So despite all that he's seen and heard, he returns once again to film in the abandoned factory. It did not go well. As Bono is going up a staircase, he suddenly hears a sound behind him. When slowed down and brightened, you can see what appears to be the same shadow figure he captured earlier, but now it's right behind him. This time he actually sees the bizarre black mass with his own eyes. And with that, he finally decides that he's had enough, and he makes a run for it. So did Bono capture the restless spirits of the workers who tragically lost their lives in the old factory? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Pretty fucking
You
elaborate.
decide. You can check out Bono's full investigation, including all new videos, over on his YouTube channel, ILMN Bono Paranormal.
I subscribe.
A haunting in Holland. Now, this next video was sent to me directly, and despite my efforts and research, it's pretty much shrouded in mystery. I have no idea about the specific details on this video, other than to say it's very, very creepy. The video was posted to YouTube by an anonymous channel and features a woman in the Netherlands allegedly experiencing terrifying paranormal activity in her home.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So.
The woman is completely alone at home when she claims to hear unexplained sounds all around her. As she films, her ceiling light starts swinging back and forth, and the kitchen light flickers. When she looks inside the doorway, multiple drawers and a cabinet have somehow opened on their own. Now absolutely terrified, she turns to walk away when suddenly she hears the open kitchen drawer slam shut and the light goes out again. Right before the camera cuts, a strange figure can be seen looking at her from inside the doorway. Now, given the anonymous nature of this video, I don't know who the woman is, and I don't know what happened to her. So for now, this video remains a complete mystery. Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Unholy. An anonymous YouTube urban explorer who goes by the name UrbXHill has a fairly new YouTube channel dedicated to exploring abandoned locations in Cleveland, Ohio. In one of his videos, he travels to a decaying 100-year-old Catholic church that was left abandoned long ago.
Wow.
The building that was once a site of architectural beauty now appears to be in a state of severe deterioration.
That's sad.
With collapsed ceilings and rotting floors.
Sad.
YouTuber UrbXHill is carefully making his way through the church when he accidentally captures something very unexpected on the upper floor balcony. UrbXHill doesn't even notice when right in front of him a wooden plank suddenly just moves on its own. When replaying the footage, it's obvious that there's no reason for this piece of wood to take this strange slide across the floor. Completely unaware of what he just captured, UrbXHill continues exploring and eventually finds the basement of the abandoned church. Using a flashlight, he walks down into the pitch-black cellar, and that's when his exploration becomes the stuff of nightmares.
I don't even know if I would, like, go down there with that building falling apart.
Did you see it? When the explorer pans his camera, a dark shadow can be seen standing in the basement with him. The figure doesn't reflect any light and appears to have no visible features. What makes the footage even stranger is that UrbXHill had been exploring and looking around the basement for a while before the shadow figure appears. But the only footsteps you can hear are his own. But the story gets even a little bit weirder, because YouTube commenter Goya Flava believes that this same creepy dark figure can be seen even earlier in the video.
Huh. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, it moved.
This thing seems to be quietly watching UrbXHill from a doorway as he explores the main floor of the church. Or could it simply be a very odd trick of the light?
Possibly.
What do you think?
That one could be.
This
That
full
one.
video and many more creepy abandoned explorations over on his YouTube channel, UrbXHill.
I'll check it out.
Down the dark hallway. Popular Italian ghost hunters from the YouTube channel PIT, Paranormal Investigation Team, travel to an abandoned World War II bunker in a snow-covered valley in the Italian Alps. The bunker is absolutely huge, as it goes deep into the mountains and covers multiple floors with many narrow hallways. The creepy location has an even creepier story. Many soldiers lost their lives inside this bunker. And to this day, local residents claim that they often hear unexplained gunshots and wailing shrieks coming from inside the long-abandoned shelter. Many believe that the ghosts of the fallen soldiers still haunt the narrow paths and hallways inside the World War II bunker. Paranormal Investigation Team Paolo, Deborah, Jack, Simone, and Marco carefully explore the narrow maze of winding tunnels inside the bunker to investigate the claims of paranormal activity. Eventually, they make their way several floors underground and start walking down a seemingly endless, creepy tunnel. But then, the 5 investigators start to hear strange, unexplained noises from deep within the bunker. Understandably, they begin to get a bit frightened and their nerves are on edge. Then, this happens.
Vuoi che veniamo laggiù? Cos'è?
qualcosa. Ragazzi, calma. Ragazzi, mi ha toccato qualcosa.
Ti ha toccato sullo zaino?
Dietro, sulle spalle.
Da questo lato c'erano dei passi. Qualcuno correva.
Raga, guarda che stai tenendo in trappola.
The group is terrified when cameraman Jack suddenly feels something touch his shoulders from his end of the creepy tunnel. And then host Deborah hears something running towards them from the opposite end of the tunnel. They feel trapped and surrounded by something. They decide to just get out of there and find a larger space to continue their investigation. The PIT team conducts a spirit box session and they get some very, very strange answers.
Ma c'è qualcuno che ci sta capendo? Senti quanta gente.
Ma lo stanno parlando fra di loro.
Ma io voglio sapere se qualcuno mi sta sentendo.
Era inglese. Era inglese.
Where are you? Dove sei? Where are you? Ha detto.
Vediamo di parlare col comandante. Posso parlare col comandante?
It's English again.
Even though they are in Italy and are getting mostly Italian responses, suddenly they hear a voice on the spirit box speaking English. But things get even stranger as they continue to hear unexplained sounds coming from somewhere inside the bunker.
I'd love to go there.
As the cameraman Jack explains that it's hard to tell where the sounds are coming from, photographer Simone snaps a picture and captures something terrifying.
Bravo, è quello che stavo per dire. Raga.
Che cos'è quello, raga?
C'è qualcuno.
Cos'è?
C'è qualcuno, guarda. Guarda lì, che c'è un'ombra. In
Nera.
mezzo al corridoio.
La
In
vedi?
mezzo al corridoio.
Ho sentito qualcosa, ragazzi. Io ho sentito qualcosa.
C'è qualcuno.
It's okay.
While taking photos of the tunnel in front of them, Simone captures what appears to be a figure at the end of the hallway.
Maybe.
But apparently PIT host Paolo is unfazed. He decides to venture off alone to explore one of the dark tunnels.
Do it.
He sees something absolutely chilling.
Hey?
E avevamo sentito quei passi correre prima, cioè...
Sì.
Non è che stavano scappando da noi, si stavano organizzando.
Ehi? Chi c'è?
Now that. Did he run towards it? I like that he did that. There's no. That was unique.
Che stai guardando? C'è un guardo.
Cosa è successo? Uno in fondo al corridoio. Come c'era veramente roba? Raga, l'ho filmato. C'era qualcuno che guarda nel corridoio e passaggio avanti.
A dark figure walks from left to right at the end of the tunnel right in front of Paolo. He runs after the figure, camera in hand. When he reaches the spot where the figure disappeared, there's nothing there.
And nowhere to go.
Not only that, but there's nowhere the figure could have gone. Just a blocked-off tunnel wall of rocks and stone. Whatever the figure was, it seems to have disappeared into thin air. So did the 5 investigators capture evidence that the ghosts of soldiers are still
That's a good
haunting
one.
the abandoned
That one,
bunker?
not so much.
You decide. You can check out the full 4-part series and
Let's
many
subscribe
more
to them
scary
for sure.
adventures over on the YouTube channel PIT Paranormal Investigation Team. The Gold Hill Hotel. The Gold Hill Hotel in the small town of Gold Hill, Nevada was built all the way back in the Wild West days of the early 1860s. The hotel and the surrounding area have a very dark past. You see, right behind the hotel lies the Yellow Jacket Gold Mine. On April 7th, 1869, in the Yellow Jacket Gold Mine, a raging fire broke out, causing much of the mine to collapse with the workers inside. An estimated 35 miners lost their lives in what is now considered to be Nevada's worst mining accident of all time. Many of the miners' bodies were just never recovered. They remain buried somewhere in the collapsed mine shaft. Their spirits are said to still haunt the area to this day. One of the more active spirits at the Gold Hill Hotel is said to be that of a miner named William, who resided in room number 5 before perishing in the gold mine fire. Today, visitors claim to smell an odd, strong tobacco odor when they enter room number 5. Others say that they've seen the frightening apparition of a miner roaming hotel halls. Guests also report that they hear unexplained knocking. Things move on their own, and hotel doors slam shut, locking guests outside. Another spirit that is said to haunt the hotel is that of a so-called, quote, Lady of the Night named Rosie, who stayed in room number 4 while entertaining men during lonely nights. Just like William, she's sometimes seen in her room, but also aimlessly wandering around the hotel. In a 3-part YouTube series, twin paranormal team Ryan, River, Nick, and Wyatt investigate the many claims surrounding the mysterious Gold Hill Hotel and its 2 lingering unwanted guests. The guys hang bells at strategic locations throughout the hotel as the jingling will detect any movement. And even though there's no draft in the hotel, the bells continue to jingle.
That was the bells.
No, it wasn't.
You hear that?
No, it wasn't. That jingling? Wait, it wasn't this?
No.
No,
That was the bells.
It's on video, and then we tried to leave. Me and River both.
What the f***, dude? Heard it!
What?
The bell!
The bell!
There goes again.
Who's ringing bells, dude?
You heard it that time?
The keys are here. Impossible if they're there.
What is that?
Who keeps ringing the bells?
They hear unexplained voices and the sound of knocking on the walls and ceilings.
Now they're coming back. Whoa. Oh. Was that you? No. That wasn't you? No, I swear. That was not me.
The team separates and twins Ryan and River are alone in room 4, Rosie's room. They hear a noise and suspect that one of their cameras has strangely just turned off for no reason.
And your thing just turned off?
I don't know if it turned off. It might have turned off, but...
Did you hit that? Oh my god, no, I did not touch that.
Are you sure?
Were you filming?
Yes, I'm filming. Are you sure you didn't touch that?
I swear, on everything. Were you filming? Can we look at that again?
Yes,
Hang on.
look at it right now.
As Ryan checks the camera in the bathroom, the cabinet under the sink mysteriously opens on its own.
Oh, yeah, you didn't touch it.
Unfortunately, when Ryan and River look back at their footage, they're disappointed to find that they didn't capture the bottom half of the cabinet as it opened.
Please, 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 please.
No! Oh,
I didn't
man.
touch it.
That's not enough proof.
It's not. It's no good.
Man, I did not touch it.
Ryan tries to debunk the possibility that he might have accidentally tapped the cabinet door with his foot.
I just don't know how I could.
We'll try to open it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how easy was that to open?
Not that easy. We can go ahead and give it a shot. I mean, but then again, if we even play the audio, I didn't even touch it, man. I didn't even bang anything. I didn't touch anything.
Now, what Ryan and River don't know at the time is that right after this incident, over in vacant room number 5, which was gold miner Williams' room, their static camera captures something truly bizarre.
Well, if you open that, someone was in here, then thank you. We are definitely not prepared for that. That's for sure.
Did it just say fire? It just said fire, right?
What's that sound?
I don't know. That just said fire.
Cheers, Rocket.
What the f*** is that sound?
While Nick and Wyatt are downstairs and Ryan and River are in room 4, next door in vacant room 5, a chair inexplicably begins to rock back and forth on its own, almost as if something is sitting there. The twin paranormal team members hear a strange thumping sound, but they have no idea what their static camera is capturing in room 5. Later in the investigation, while Ryan sits in the same room all by himself, again, the chair moves.
I just heard a groan. I don't know if it was them.
Across.
Across. Are you across from me? If you are, please move something.
River, Nick, and Wyatt are downstairs doing a spirit box session while Ryan is upstairs all alone in room 5. He doesn't even notice it. But again, the chair in the corner of the room starts rocking back and forth. Later, things take an even more terrifying turn when the twin paranormal team members are now all together in room 5. Next door in empty room 4, their static camera captures something truly chilling.
Did it just go off?
It's ticking.
Here I go.
Beware.
Beware.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Holy fuck, dude.
If you can, Nick, try and follow where you're getting those spikes.
What the fuck?
What did he just say?
What the hell?
It's around this area?
You didn't say... Did he breathe before he said anything?
No.
I just heard a me.
Nick is holding an EMF meter that gets triggered by something. And only seconds later, a dark shadow-like mass seems to walk past their static camera over in room 4. This is the same room where Rosie, the Gold Hills Lady of the Night, is said to have been seen by many recent hotel guests.
That's a great
So
capture.
did the twin paranormal team capture evidence of a haunting on camera? Could it be that the ghosts of Rosie and William are still wandering the Gold Hills Hotel after 150 years? Let me know what you think.
Damn.
You can check out the full 3-part investigation of
Great
the Gold
channel.
Hill Hotel
Definitely recommend.
with even more creepy activity that I didn't show here over on the Twin Paranormal YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. For channel updates, please follow me on Instagram right there and on Twitter right there. I'll see you next week.
Alrighty. Let's go through these. Pretty good ones here. That one's good. First one. And you don't hear movement around him. That's the thing too. People are like, oh, there's just somebody in there with him. You're going to hear people moving around in the building with you. Easily. Absolutely. He captures something again here as he's getting ready to leave. Okay, so this is what he captured the first time. And it's actually a hallway behind him and out of the reflection. There's that thing again right there in that corner. He captures. Play it again and get it there again. There it is. There it is right there. Another good shadow figure. Pretty decent captures for this one. Okay, this lady in an apartment here. She's hearing the bangs everywhere. Let me get the volume up a little bit. She's hearing bangs. Like all over. There's that. Kitchen lights going on and off, on and off. And you can tell this is a very, very small apartment that she's got. Like really small place. But yeah, the light keeps going on and off and stuff. And drawers and cabinets and shit are opening up on her the whole time. Of course, she goes in there and there's nothing there. You can hear it, the switch being physically flipped. She goes in, nothing. There's like her back door. This is a very small apartment. She's in the Netherlands. Very small apartments over there in some of the spots. But I mean, like there's nowhere there on the right for her to go. There's nothing there. Kind of wish she would have showed that a little bit. Well, you can see right there. It's just looks like a drawer. Or maybe a dishwasher. I don't know. But she goes back in the living room. There's more movement. The kitchen light keeps going off and on again. The drawers are opening up again in there. Then the light goes off, and then she captures something else. Very interesting here. There it is. So it peeks out at her. I want to see it again. We'll have Nuke slow down. There it is. Peeks right out at her. Good capture. Like I said, when she went in there, I wish she would have turned right so we could have seen right there. That could have been someone up in there messing with her. Or if she was having somebody do this to, I don't know. It's a small fucking kitchen. You're going to hear somebody moving around in here and walking. You're going to yeah. It's a really small kitchen. This very believable to me. It is. She seems absolutely terrified too. So, pretty decent capture on this one too. Very much so. But yes, it could be faked. But still, it's a good capture, I think. Yeah, I think it's because of how small the apartment is what sells it. Next up, the guy here in the church. Get this little wood slide there. It moves really weird, and he doesn't even act like he sees it. So it's just something that happened. Could be paranormal. Might not be. Might be an animal, a mouse, something like that. No, you don't know. But most likely it's paranormal if what we see down next is correct. He explores more and he goes in the basement. Which, by the way, I'm not sure if I'd even go in the basement, this place being so damn derelict. There's the shadow we see. He's going to lighten it up for us. And Nuke makes a really good point, and I'll make this point as well. With a lot of these shadow figures that we see, they don't reflect light like somebody's clothes would, or their facial features, or their skin tone would pop. It's a complete black mask. There's no features, forms, nothing to it, so he didn't even notice it. And if you look at the floor in this area, this place is super derelict, falling apart, abandoned. You're going to hear somebody walking around down there with you. He would have already been freaked out, like, I'm hearing noises down here. Somebody's down here with me. He didn't even see it. And then somebody in his comment section said they see it again. Yeah, another good shot there, but yeah, it's just complete, no shape, no features, nothing. This one's weird because it doesn't move. Okay, it's there. Okay, I guess it's not there again. I guess when he goes back again, it's like part of it's gone. So yeah, I think it's moving. So I think it might be the same thing. So following him around, whatever it is, probably somebody who used to run the church and passed away, and now they're still there hanging out, or their spirits there wandering. I don't know, possibly. But pretty good capture. Yeah. Good stuff this week. That was pretty good stuff this week. These people, Paranormal Investigation Team, an Italian paranormal YouTube channel. I'm definitely going to go sub to their stuff. I like, if I find a good channel on here that actually produces pretty good evidence, I like to go subscribe to them. They seem like a pretty good team too, so they go in this underground bunker in Italy that is just fucking massive. That I'm glad, I said something in the video that there's 5 of them, it's probably going to contaminate, that's what I was going to get at. But this is an underground abandoned bunker that is probably going to go on for miles under the ground, so it's probably better to have more than a few people with you just in case you get lost. One of them gets touched, really nothing to show. They start hearing English responses on the spirit box session, which is weird, but it could have been American soldiers there to help out during World War II in Italy. Absolutely. Then this photographer takes a picture. I don't know. If he would have taken another picture to show me that there's nothing down there, when that's whatever that is there, then I would believe it. But if not, it just looks like there's something down there. It looks like a pillar or something there with a shape, or maybe it's just the shadow back there. And if you had taken another picture to show me that that's not there in another picture, but you didn't, so I have nothing to gauge. So that one I have to throw away. Nope. I mean, he does flip the image negative, and it looks like there's something there, possibly, but I don't have a picture of that hallway without that in there to compare. So that's I can't accept that. This one's good. The host goes downstairs. See the figure walk across. Now, I like this a lot because the guy runs down there to see who the fuck it was. I do like that. He did that. To see if somebody's down there fucking with him. He didn't, maybe he thinks one of some members of his team or something. But he runs down there. And he gets to the part wherever it was, at those steps that goes down, because that's still level with him. The shadow would not have been down those steps. And he turns right where it went, and there's nothing there. Nothing. Okay, so we're going to see it again from Nuke's. It's going to slow it down and show us. There it is. Well, crossed. Really good capture. Really good capture. I still love the fact that he runs down there to show me. That's what you do. But I'll tell you what. After being in a haunted multiple haunted locations, and seeing things every now and then, and, you know, people who run towards this stuff have balls, I will say that. Because I've been to places where wasn't sure if it was paranormal or homeless person, and you don't want to run out there just in case it's some fucking crazy homeless person or some crazy person in that building. But one of the places I went, which was in a controlled environment because they run the place year-round, that was different. We did kind of go look for the person I thought I saw, and we didn't find anyone. So, still, balls. But a good capture. Really good capture. Yeah, great capture. Gold Hill, Nevada. Out there where all the gold mines were out in Nevada. You know, there's a Goldfield Hotel in Goldfield, Nevada. There's a lot of places out there that are haunted because of all the mining accidents that happened back then. A lot of them. And, yeah, so this is a great place to go. Again, the guys from Twin Paranormal really like this channel. Really, really good. So they set up bells. They hear bells jingling a bunch. You know, they say there's no draft during the building, so, you know, okay. Really not a lot to focus on there. They hear some knocks, things like that as well. When they go in the bathroom, that cabinet opens and they try to debunk it, but they really can't debunk it. But I do like the fact that the one guy says, we didn't get the bottom of the cabinet on camera, so we can't fully debunk it. Or it can't fully labeled as evidence, which I really like that. Okay, so while they're in that room, in the room next to them, the rocking chair starts to rock on its own. There it is. Just starts rocking on its own. That's pretty good evidence. I think so. Of course, a lot of people would say, well, there's a string under the bed. Somebody's under the bed pulling it. But why? So decent evidence. There it is again, rocking. It rocks again when one of them is in the room with them, but of course, let's get to the best, in my opinion, the best evidence in this entire video, this entire top 5. Bottom of the screen, you're going to see something walk out of the bathroom. Dark, like just mass that is not fully formed and it's completely see-through, walking very slowly through the room. Absolutely fantastic evidence. Fantastic capture on their end. I'm really happy that they got that. That's probably a huge thing for them. That's a big deal. Because it's not just some black mass that could be a homeless person standing in the corner in a basement somewhere. You can see through the fucking thing, the whole thing. I believe he speeds it up a little bit here. Here we go. Yeah, it is just a great capture. Fantastic catch. Really good catch. Yeah, so good top 5 this week. Good top 5. Super impressed by that capture right there. Really, really impressed. But Twin Paranormal, good channel. Definitely recommend them. If you guys, like I say before, I leave Nuke's top 5 link in the description. So, of course, you can go to this video and you can look in his description. He has every single one of these channels listed, or you can just go back to my video and see in the bottom corner, and you can just search it on YouTube either way if you like what you see there, because there are a lot of great paranormal channels on YouTube right now. So that will do it for this week's Nuke's Top 5 video. As always, down below, drop your thoughts on what you guys think about this one. Did you like the evidence? Did you not like it? Do you have an explanation for some of it? I want to hear your thoughts. As always, let me know down below. I would appreciate that. Links down in the description below for the Nuke's Top 5 channel, our social media links, our Discord links, and all the ways you guys can help out and support the channel. Anything you guys can do, we really appreciate that. We have Patreon, Subscribestar, and you can click that join button down there, become a member as well. You get some cool perks for that. And if you're new to the channel and you do like what you see, slap that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. That way you can stay up to date on all the videos we release here on the Geek Blend. I'd appreciate that. Hopefully you guys stick around. If you're watching this and not a subscriber, I'd appreciate that very much. Also want to say thank you to all of my current channel supporters, whether you guys do Patreon, Subscribestar, or channel memberships. I want to say thank you to all of you. You guys are amazing. That will do it for this week's Nuke's Top 5 reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Jeff. This is the Geek Blend, and remember, if you geek about it, we speak about it. See you guys next time. Bye.